Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we are reading from Al-Anon's Courage to Change, November 18th, page 323. To me, when the second step talks about being restored to sanity, it covers more than the ability to function responsibly and realistically. A sane way of life also includes the willingness to play, to take a break, to cultivate a hobby. I suppose I think of humor as an especially appealing hobby. It takes no special equipment, doesn't require travel, and never falls out of fashion. When I have a good laugh, I know that my higher power is restoring some of my sanity. If I can see nothing but my troubles, I am seeing with limited vision. Dwelling on these troubles allows them to control me. Of course, I need to do whatever footwork is required, but I also need to learn when to let go. When I take time to play, to laugh, and to enjoy, I am taking care of myself and giving my higher power some room to take care of the rest. Today's reminder: a good chuckle or an engrossing activity can lift my spirits and cleanse my mind. I will refresh myself by adding some lightness to this day. And then the final quote: now I look for humor in every situation, and my higher power is a laughing God who reminds me not to take myself too seriously. End quote. And that's from As We Understood. I love that. I am someone who takes themselves too seriously. I am someone who finds it very hard to play because it feels like work, honestly, because I think that the natural propensity to play comes from this place of trust that there is just something bigger that I can rely on. And I think I'm always stuck in this, ungodly self-reliance of I need to take care of myself and I need to watch out for everything and I need to make sure things are going okay. And then the expectations I have of others that are making things heavy. It's very hard to play when you're in a negative, heavy headspace. And that is when play feels like work. And so this is something that I get glimmers of and I desire. And I think even like one of the promises of program in a way that I'm still working toward is this ability to have that sanity of trust and letting go, let go and let God, that allows one to play. And we've talked about earlier different cognitive distortions, different just like fallback ways of thinking that are actually inaccurate and that make our life hard. And one of them is seeing nothing but your troubles, this negative filter that we see the world through. It's inaccurate and it leads to more pain. And it's simply a tendency that we have, probably based on our genetic makeup, our temperament, the way we were raised, the culture of our home, perhaps to see, the negative so quickly. And it just seems to be easier to pick up on it. And then the thing is that forms grooves in our brain, habits, patterns of thinking, feeling, and acting. And so they are hard to change. And that is why it really does take the help of God, of our higher power, to start to reroute, to undo those grooves, to make a new connection. And it takes work, but if you put in the work, you will make a new groove and it will start to become easy. And that is the life of virtue, where the promise of it is that it becomes something that is easy, fun, joyful. You're quick to do it. It's a natural tendency to choose to do something good with the power of your mind, when maybe our natural disposition is something quite negative. So I'm on the journey. I'm not there yet. Perhaps you're on the journey too. I can definitely see how this tendency leads me to my disease, my substance of choice. When everything is so negative and horrible and heavy and hard, it makes it very hard to sit in that emotion. But a good reminder is that that is simply a sliver of the reality of what's going on. And it's just a really good reminder to maybe do a 360 and take in the whole room, take in the whole situation, and ask your higher power today. Maybe that can be our prayer, higher power, please help me to remember to look around the whole room. And please, hold my hand and even turn me in a dance, spin me, because I have such a hard time doing it that I can't do it alone. I need your help. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.